So yeah, just gonna get stretched out now this morning before we go riding the quad this afternoon. Just gonna hit a little bit of strength as well. Typically I wouldn't do strength beforehand, but unfortunately I have to work this evening, so needs must.
What's the update on the injury?
Yeah, honestly my wrist is feeling amazing. Like even there this morning, I've already done like my conditioning and stuff. So like I did 100 burpees over the rower, absolutely no pain. I'm sort of near enough, I'd say, back up to my full row pace as well, like just that strength. The only weakness would still be the skier, just in that there position. But if that's my only complaint, I'll take it for this at this point. I don't even think the surgeon was still like, flip me. Like that's quite close, you know, from the surgery to the first race. And like I've rode the quad now 10 times, so yeah, I think we're well ahead of schedule.
Do you even notice that you had the surgery?
Whenever I'm riding, like, not at all. Yeah. Like I would say at the start, corners, you know, whenever the wrist was fully opened in this position, you could feel it. It was sore, but now, not at all. I couldn't even tell you that I've had an injury. So I am still wearing my wrist brace now, to be fair, just to be safe. I'd like after round 1 to start riding the quad without the wrist brace to just get that confidence that, you know, I don't need to rely on it. So I just like get round 1 over and then I'll start to ride without it.
How are you feeling for round 1?
I'm like absolutely shitting myself. Like I'm proper nervous, but I think nerves are good. I perform pretty well under pressure and nerves, so yeah, I'm so excited. Like,
what will the nerves be like compared to this and the competition floor?
Oh, I think the nerves on the quad is going to be worse, to be honest. At the end of the day, like on a competition floor, you know, you're running in your lane. Like there's nothing going to go wrong. Well, it wouldn't, like there's always something can go wrong. But it's on you and it's in your control what can go wrong. Where for me, like there's maybe 20 plus quads going into one corner. Like it's out of my hands as soon as that gate drops. So it doesn't matter how in control I am. If someone else loses control of their quad, they could ruin my race, my season, or whatever, you know. So a lot higher risk, but that's what makes it so exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna have plenty more bumps and bruises. I'm like, even just from practicing, I've like stone bruises. So, and I was like, there was only like 15 quads out. So, yeah, there's gonna be some war wounds this year for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna have a full week testing with the Shaw family who are helping me out this year, previous to getting on the track for round 1. That's perfect, enough time, you know, obviously to shake out the jet lag. Like you definitely do get, you just feel a wee bit flat the first, I'd say 48 hours, so at least I'll have loads of time to feel good, get hydrated, and then just get on top of food and, you know, start to actually get planning for the week.
What's the balance been like between training, gym and the quads?
Yeah, so I've been trying my best to keep as close to my normal structure as possible, and then obviously aiming to get out in the quad on a Wednesday and a Sunday. So just on a Sunday, whenever I do get out on the quad, all I do is I come into the gym, I do all my wrist, shoulder, hip rehab, get my body moving, obviously get a nice go wall, get stretched out, and then I'll do a little heart rate opener, get the body, obviously the heart rate up, and then go practicing. And then I've been trying, once I come back, you know, just get like last week there, I just did like a wee 3k jog, just to like just get my body like kind of cool down, moving again, ready for kind of Monday's training, then a sauna and an ice bath. So it's just keeping on top of recovery and making sure that you're fueling the day's riding, because you can kind of start talking to people and forget to eat and the day kind of goes and you're like, holy smokes, I haven't ate all day, you know. So but yeah, trying to keep normal structure. I think usually on Monday, just after riding, we would do like global gym legs instead of like front squats, back squats, just because my hips and stuff and my calves seem to be a little bit more fatigued. But yeah, other than that, we've been pretty good. Keep routine.
Recovery definitely playing a massive role between this then.
Oh, without a doubt. Like keeping on top of, like getting my hips stretched, keeping my thoracic open, even my lats, everything like that there. So like I've just been using like the GoWOD to keep me moving and keeping on top of like my hips, because that we did like a little test and like the hips are already getting a wee bit of a battering. But next now just on the app, it'll keep me accountable. Now you can see how much I suck at bench press.
What's your max bench?
My best ever, I think at semi-finals we had the 1RM. It was like 1RM bench, 1RM overhead squat, 1RM clean. And I think I hit 90 or 95. I can do one, but I'm not good for reps. I'm far better at dumbbell bench. I don't know why. Yeah, so the quad, I think people don't realise like how much like the pecs take over. So I've obviously had like a good 2 months of not using my upper body, so I wouldn't typically have as much kind of upper body session in a week, but I'm obviously 2 months behind on my strength, so we're still kind of just trying to build back that volume, and then I'll taper it back down again, just do more like push-ups, burpees, stuff like that there, just for maintenance work throughout the season. But right now I'm lacking strength. Chill out. She's not looked after enough. She's not fed enough. She doesn't have enough toys. She's just desperate. Awful hard life. So burning. Oh.
This is the ultimate bro session right here.
And I'm just wearing oversized. Huge.
Bicep curls next.
I actually do, believe it or not. How fucking get these wee noodles back? Curls are good whenever you're lifting the quad and you're like, see that? See if I land my bag and don't catch this. Jesus, I'm scared. Bye. That's scarier than it looks.
What's the focus there?
Huh?
What's the focus there?
Again, just that drop, like the drop in cash, same as like on the push-ups, just getting the muscle to react. Same on the back, if you're going like over like a bump section, you're having to like retract that shoulders and get it in. So versus, a lot of people just like pull with their arms. So it's learning just to use your scap and the bigger muscles than fatiguing out smaller muscles. Ay, ay, ay. You used to do so much with it. Especially the adjustable arm on it is just so good. Even for like my wee kids and stuff, just being able to do lap pull downs and stuff, I think they're the lads. You know, it is just good like. Now it's weird doing strength and like having minimal rest, but it's like just trying to build that strength endurance back. Stopping the arm pump for the quads. Bad enough. So that's the first run out. Aim to get 2 more spins out, and then it's home time. So three spins out. So this is the last time I'll ride here before flying out to America. Nice just to finish it off here and hopefully no breakdowns, no fall offs.
What was Nashville like then?
Yeah, it was really good. We didn't know what to expect. Obviously, you're going to someone else's setting. Everything's strange, but everyone was awesome. The people who I've been working with for the year are amazing. We just fitted right in, so looking forward to hopefully a good season. And then my first race is on the 29th of March. So practice the 28th, race 29th, and then race the men's on the 30th. And then that'll be me changing over onto my race bike in America. So I'll also need to start getting used to that a week out from the race. So it's basically a twin of this, but it's all brand new, so it's just a little bit stiffer and stuff. So just need a wee bit of bedding in the first couple of runs. So
What happened to the bike last week?
yeah, put the con rod clean out through the front of it, so you can insert a little picture here.
So Emma, what's the focus when you're out here though? Just being sharp, just hitting.
Brake late. If I don't brake late, David will shout at me. So I'm thinking, am I braking as late as I should without messing up the corner? Because I know David's Hawkeye, so he sees everything. So yeah, just making sure, obviously, like you're either on the throttle or you're off the throttle. So it's like landing off the jump on the throttle. Make sure you carry speed into the corners, but not to then mess up the corner. You've already seen up there I messed up one of the corners. Yeah. So that was I just kind of carried a little bit too much here. Trying to find that braking point. That was like 13.5 minutes. That was just like a warm-up run. And then the next one, obviously we'll sort of aim to still be in around that sort of like 12 to 15 minute mark. So we are, because my races in America are only 5 laps. So obviously at home we're used to doing 20 minutes. So usually we'd be riding, you know, for a good bit longer. But over in America it's going to be faster pace. You know, it's like 5 sprint laps. So just trying to replicate that speed.
What's that compared to, let's say, like 13 minutes on the track, but a 13-minute workout?
Oh, that's hard, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. You know, like if you get on a rower, you've got time to semi-recover, where that there, you've no recovery at all. Like
Start
you have
to finish.
be on. If you switch off at all, like you're on the ground. So you are.
Did you do a bit of training out in Nashville?
Oh yeah. Found a CrossFit gym, old school CrossFit. So they were awesome. I can't wait to go back to them. They're such a friendly gym, and it has absolutely everything I need: bike, ski, row, runners, strongman stuff, sandbags, sled. So it just feels like being at home. It's just big, massive space and load of space to play. Coming into traffic.
In what way would this be taxing to your body?
Absolutely everything. Like your forearms take the battering, like your shoulders in the corner. Like once, like that's quite smooth at the minute. Once like the berms start to come, then like your shoulders are having to like resist against like the outside berm, if that makes sense. Yeah. So like that's really challenging on the shoulders, and then like your legs, like just everything, core, lower back. My calves be a mess as well. You know, from the landing off the jumps.
This is your calorie tracker?
I like this, you know, I just keep it for, make sure that I'm doing enough bike time. That is for my distance.
What age did you start?
I started riding a quad when I was 2 years old, but started racing when I was 6. But I'd imagine if there was an option to race at 2 years old, like we probably would have been there.
When did you start your CrossFit again?
At 24.
24?
Yeah.
So you've been doing some racing quite a long time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, really long. Yeah, 6 years till I was 24. I think we had one year we took off, but I think then my dad realised that it was cheaper and safer if I raced the quad than drank every weekend. So I think it was like, I think we kind of took a wee bit of a break, I think when I was maybe 5th year in school, and then I kind of took into drink and going out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I think Dad realised the quad racing was keeping me disciplined and off the streets drinking. Sort of trained from I was like 13, 14. I always would have been doing something, whether it was, I played Gaelic, I was in a running club, not that I would tell now, but I did run. And then my mum used to send me to, well, I wanted to go to a PT so then I could do weight training. And then whenever I met David, then we were in the gym 3-4 nights a week doing a wee bit more structured, weight training and cardio and stuff. We would have done a good bit of circuits as well. Dave was fit, believe it or not, probably a lot fitter than me in his day. Well, David would have done super cardio. Like David used to, before we met, do 2 hours cardio 3 times a week, like in one go. 20-minute bike, ski, cross trainer. He would have been on, and then swam twice a week for like an hour at a time as well. And then whenever I met him, then we started doing weight training. And then he went from a 28 waist to about a 32 waist. He put on some size.
How did the High Rock Sim go?
It actually went really well.
Feel good?
Yeah, me and PD, like we got an hour and 1. And like we didn't think about, what pace we're running. We just sort of went out and we ran, we came back in, did the stations, and then looked at our laps afterwards, and we were like, all right, we literally were very steady, like an average of 4:30 across every single K. So it was nice just to go and run free and not have a pace or a plan. So I think the next time, like our next one will be Dublin, if we can get an entry, and then we'll actually go and try and we'll be disciplined at 4:30 or 4:20 pace, and have a little bit more of a plan for the stations. I'm going to be messing. Excuse me, can I get a ticket, please?
Have you a blue tick on your Instagram?
Of course I do. I got it before you could buy it.
You sure?
Fact. Me and Sam earned our chips before you could buy them. It comes off, but it doesn't go back on. David won't let me not ride without a neck brace. I absolutely hate it.
Is it a requirement though on race day?
No.
No, right enough.
It's a David requirement.
They're a requirement. So yeah.
It's like, don't wear it, don't ride the bike.
Lead a mill, getting to it. Before I hopped up off the block, I was still going through it. Friends doing pills, and came faster than it should've. I was Buddy Hill, shooting at a pace soon as I pull up, dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions. Yeah, tears falling down. Underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. Hey, earn my respect and burn a budget. Hey, tears falling down. Underdog is finally overcoming, baby. Yeah, I'm dropping buckets. Drop some cash for me, don't worry about my past for me. I'm driving with no gasoline.
I'll probably just test at the house on this Saturday. So Neve, she's got an amazing practice track at her house. So I'll ride there Saturday, and then she's getting a sand track sorted for me. So I don't know what day. We'll probably go there maybe Monday or Tuesday. So I'll get at least 3 days out before I race. Off to the States we go.